Hi friends, how are you all doing today? You're all welcome back to our English class. In our last English class, we talked about root words. You can check our channel to watch it. It was a loaded topic. Now today we'll be looking at one of the affixes, which is a prefix. When you hear pre is before a root word. Prefix, before the root word. Something you add at the beginning, before, that is a prefix. Now, what is a prefix? It is either a letter or letters that are added at the beginning of a root word. At the beginning, not the end of what? A root word. Now, these letters you add will change the meaning of that particular root word. It will change the original meaning of the root word. It either indicates negativity, repetition, or orientation. Now, let's look at this example first. Let's look at this example. Examples of some common prefixes. These ones are commonly used. The first one is on. On. UN. This UN means not or opposite. Opposite of a particular thing that is there. Opposite or not. An example is happy, unhappy, unusual, unfaithful. So we have examples. Remember we said it means the opposite or not. So we have unhappy, unfaithful, and so on, etc. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 is this. D-I-S. This. And it also means not or opposite. Like when you say disadvantage, disadvantage, dislike, disagree. We'll have dislike, disagree, etc. Number 3, let's look at number 3. Number 3 says re. Re. This is like you're something backwards. Again, you're repeating it. Back. Go back. Start afresh. Do you understand? Rewind it. An example is start. You've already started. And someone said restart. Can you view this? Review. Do you understand? I have written it. Go and rewrite. So that's what it means. So here we have rewrite, review, and so on, restart, and so many others. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 says miss. M-I-S. Miss. M-I-S, not X, please. Now it means wrongly, wrong, wrongly, misspell. Spell it. Misspell. Misunderstand. You misunderstood me. Misunderstand. Mislead. You're misleading someone, and so on. So now let's put it down. We have mislead, misunderstand, and so on. Let's look at number 5, which is pre. Number 5 is what? Pre. And pre is what? Before. Pre is before. Before pre. Preview. Preview. Before. Do you understand? We also have precaution. And so on. We have review, precaution. You have to take caution, and so many others. But do you know there are also rules to prefixes? There are also rules that you have to apply or will help you or will guide you in mastering these prefixes well. Let's look at some of these rules. Let's look at the key rules of prefixes. What are the key rules of prefixes? The first one says no spelling changes. No spelling changes. What do we mean by no spelling changes? Even when the root word and whatever prefix you want to attach has double letters, you don't need to change it. That is what we mean. An example is this. If I have spell and I want to add miss, M-I-S plus spell, M-I-S plus spell, when this miss joins this, I don't need to remove one S. So it's equals to misspell. That is how it's going to come out. Do you understand? It's telling us it's one of the rules and it's correct. Another example is when you say unnecessary. Unnecessary. This is UN plus necessary. Do I need to remove one of the ends? No. It says you should put it together. Unnecessary. Because of it did not enter here, that's why I had to write it down there. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 says prefix in assimilation. Prefix in assimilation. When you want to use this, the first letter, this one changes to the first letter of the root word. It changes to the first letter of the root word. If we have IL, this is IL, it's going to change to the first letter. I want to put it to illegal. It will be illegal. It will carry the first letter of the root word because of prefix in assimilation, right? It will carry the first letter. If I have IR to change to, I want to add it to the root word regular, it will change to irregular, as in it will carry this one. If I also have IM, where you have M or P, where you have M or P, IM, you have mature, immature. Then you have impossible. Possible. And so on. Let's look at number 3. Before proper nouns. Number 3 is before proper nouns. Nouns or numbers. Before proper nouns or numbers. An example is pre-1992. That is before 1992. Examples. You have pre, you put your hyphen. Sorry, please. This number 3, we are talking about number 3 rule, the hyphen, to use what? Hyphen. And we say it's before proper nouns. We use the hyphen before proper nouns. And this hyphen now have pre-1992. I have put my hyphen there. After my pre, I put my, that's before 1992. That is how it should be written. On American, that's another example. We have on, you put your hyphen and put American. On American, what does it mean? It means it's unusual, it's illegal, it's not accepted in America. On American, right? We can also use it to separate identical vowels. We can use it to separate identical word vowels or to prevent misreading. An example is when you want to write anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory, you put your hyphen here for them to know what you want to say, or you want to say recover. Recover, remember, is to guide us to read, right? Recover, and so on. Let's look at the number 4, the last one but not the least. The last one for today's class is not universal. Not universal means not all prefixes work with every word. Not all prefixes work with every word. An example is happy. I can say unhappy. An example, I can say unhappy. Correct. Can I say dishappy? And is it correct? Unhappy is correct, but dishappy is not correct. So that's why we say it's not universal. It's not all prefixes that should go for all root words. Do you understand? Hope you enjoyed today's class. I want to give you an activity, an interesting one, and I want to see the answers in the comments. Look at your activity on the board. You use prefixes to fill it in. It's just very simple, right? We have dash behave. What do you put there? A blank and behave. Put a prefix that will rhyme. Remember the last rule, not all prefixes are universal. They are not universal. So use the one that will go for behave, use the one that will go for place, the one that will go for do, and lastly for appear. Please, you can share, you can like, you can also comment in our comment section. Bye.